Alright guys, so here is my 2004 Buick LeSabre. We're going to do the oil change on today. The same rules and tips and everything I'm going to show you can be applied to just about any car. So if you don't have this particular car, you can still watch this video and learn how to change your oil. First thing you want to do is obviously get your parts. Ac Delco, that's the factory parts for the Buick. This is the PF47E oil filter. Inspect your oil filter first. So take it out of the box. You just want to make sure that nothing's damaged, nothing's bent obviously. Make sure your O-ring's sealed and not damaged, and the threading where you're going to screw the oil filter into. And we have some Mobil 1 full synthetic 5W30. Once you check all of that, you're good to go and you can start the oil change. First thing we're going to do is pull off the oil cap so that when we pull out the drain plug, it has some venting, make the oil come out a little faster. 7-quart cheap oil pan. Graded pan here is the actual oil drain pan, and there is the oil drain bolt that we're going to pull out. Obviously you can see the filter towards the top of the screen. We use a 5/8 wrench to pull off the oil filter bolt. Make sure you have the oil pan underneath you when you pull out this bolt. You don't want to get any oil anywhere other than obviously the drain pan. Alright, so once your oil is fully drained out and no more is coming out of the pan, you can put your bolt back in. The little tip I like to do is while that's draining out, I try and pour what's residual oils in the filter out into the pan so that I can inspect it afterwards. Filter wrench would be the best tool to use for this. Obviously I'm just using channel locks because it's the old oil filter. Doesn't really make a difference if you damage it. Also make sure that the oil filter seal is on there. It's actually on the filter that it came off while you remove the filter. Sometimes they do get stuck onto the car side of it, and you obviously want to make sure you get that off so that you're not putting a new filter on with a O-ring on top of another O-ring that got left behind. Alright, so we're going to prep the oil filter now. I like to pour a little bit into the actual oil filter. You would pre-fill the filter up if it was a vertical mount. Being that it's a horizontal mount, most of the oil that you put in is going to leak out. So I'll just pour a little bit in, get the filter itself lubricated, and then take a little bit of the oil and rub it around the gasket of the oil filter. That helps down the road, makes it a little easier to pull off again, that you had a little lubrication on there, and also softens up the O-ring so that you don't get leaks. Put the new oil filter on. Basically, you're just going to screw it in, nothing to it. You want to make sure that it's hand tight, you don't have to kill it. I see people putting wrenches on it, oil filter wrench and stuff like that, and just cranking it down. You do not need to do that. Sometimes the tighter you make it, the more chance you have for leaking. So once your oil filter is back on, just double check that the oil drain plug tight. All right, now we're back up top. We're going to pour the oil in. Again, this is the 5W30 full synthetic from Mobil 1. I like to use a funnel just to keep it a little neater and just gradually pour the oil in nice and slow. So I already know this car takes 5 quarts, so I'm going to pour this entire container into the car. And then you just want to make sure that your oil cap is clean, clean the inside of the spout, just wipe off any dirt you possibly can. This is what I was saying. We're going to pull the oil filter. What you're actually looking for is any type of metal shavings, anything that could be, send up a red flag. So obviously metal flakes would be the most concerning. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave the comment down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you guys enjoy this content, let me know. Hit the comments down below. If you don't like it, let us know as well. And stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. We got new videos coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And thank you guys for watching.